Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be building the best team possible for less than 100,000 MT here in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. And we have finally gotten to the point this year where I feel like you can build a team that can compete at a near competitive level for this type of price point. That's the type of value that I'm looking for in this game. And we have gotten to a point where we can build a team with size, shooting, defense, and everything you can ask for on the court for a reasonable price. And 100,000 MT, it's a tight budget, but we built ourselves a heck of a team. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 12,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. With that being said, without further ado, let's hop right into it. Starting off with the first card in today's video at the point guard position, we're going to go with Kevin Porter Jr. I will say this, the market was looking a little bit weird this morning when I looked at it. There aren't as many options of some of these budget Galaxy Opals and stuff, and their prices kind of were weird. KPJ was only like 25,000 NT this morning, which is, it's not a ton, but I feel like that's more than I would expect a KPJ card to be going for, to be completely honest. So that threw me off a little bit, to be completely honest, that he was that much, but I don't think he quite goes for that much. With that being said, we are going to include him at 25K in this team, and now we can hop into it. KPJ is a 6'6" point guard with a 6'9" wingspan, hotspots from nearly everywhere, 17 hops, include limitless takeoff. Posterizer, great shooting and playmaking badges, as well as clamps and pick dodger. Defensive stats, especially on the perimeter, are very solid. 94 speed and excel, 96 shot 3, and a 95 driving dunk. SIGs are pretty darn good as well. De'Aaron size up, Steph escape. MJ dribble style. KPJ base is I think KPJ has the best jump shot in the game, and his upper is also amazing. So I absolutely adore this release, and I think this is an amazing card that honestly gets a little bit overlooked at times among the top tier point guards in the game, because offensively there may not be a better point guard, or there's only a couple better point guards. There may be a couple betters, but it's damn close. I mean, he is one of the best offensive point guards in the game, and he can hold his own enough defensively to where he deserves a spot on this list. No doubt about it, even if he is all the way up at 25,000 MT. Now, Shane Battier is more in that budget card range that we're looking for this team. 4,000 MT for a 6'8" shooting guard with a great release who can create his own shot pretty well as well. I mean, this is an amazing card. Hoff posterizer, Asian 3 catch and shoot corner specialist, limitless range, clamper, quick first step, and then every single defensive Hoff that is key on the perimeter especially. Defensive stats are amazing. He's nice and fast. He's a great shooter and a great slasher. Has Steph escape, DG size up, literally behind the back, MJ dribble style, so still very good SIGs, front clutch dunk animations. Saban Lee release where Luke Kennard up around very quick is really good. I think this is the best super cheap budget shooting guard in the game. He's only 4,000 MT. That's a damn steal. He's an amazing option at the starting position. A little more expensive here, we got Andre Kirilenko. The rest of our starting lineup is slightly more expensive. AK coming in at 15,000 MT, 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, 94 speed and excel, 94 shot 3, 90 driving dunk, 94 interior, 98 lateral, 98 perimeter, 97 steal, 97 block. Defensive badges again are incredible. The playmaking, finishing, and shooting badges aren't bad either, though. He's got a couple of key badges in each of those spots. Does have the tray escape as well as the tray fade. Very good SIGs, front clutch dunk animations, and a very good release. Another top tier card. Really like Andre Kirilenko a lot in my team. Now, at the 4, Marc Gasol, 15,000 MT-ish for Mark. Another guy who there weren't very many options of him up on the auction house for whatever reason. I'm not totally sure why that is, but 7'1" with a 7'4" wingspan gives him really nice size and versatility defensively on the court. So I think he's a very good card with his size, but it's not just size for Marc Gasol. He's an elite level shooter who is also very quick, and a really good all-around card who has great dunking ability, really good defense, great all-around badges, but also incredible animations. He does have quick drops. He's got the PG size up wall escape behind the back, which are really good SIGs. For a power forward, he's got this K-Cock base on very quick, which is also awesome. And I think he's just an amazing card with a really good release, great defensive ability, great size, really honestly, very solid movement and slashing as well. And he's a really nice card. And for only 15,000 MT, again, very just like AK, amazing budget option for that price point. Peter Gudmundsson is going to make this team again. I don't think this is a surprise when you can get a 7'2" guy with 7'10" wingspan, a great release. He's going to make this type of budget squad, especially when he's only 10,000 MT. A few weeks ago, this card was like 70,000 MT, and he has dropped all the way down to 10K. 7'2" with a 7'10" wingspan. He's got corner hotspots. 77 speed and excel isn't incredible, but it's really not that bad, especially for a guy with his size, and especially with his release, because his release is money. If he had a bad release, he wouldn't be that good of a card, but with the release he has, it makes him so good. 88 shot 3. They're really nice base with the Malachi Flynn base. He does have quick drops. It does not have good dribble SIGs, which is kind of annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. And he can get the key badges he's missing as well. Things like fast twitch, limitless takeoff, limitless range, bailout, and break starter to make him as complete as possible as well. Really like Peter though. Very good card. definitely deserves a spot on the team. Now, with the bench, we spent a lot on our starters, something like 69,000 MT, nice on our starters, which means we have to go pretty budget with the bench, but there's some really nice budget cards in this game, starting off with a guy like Jalen Rose, who's only 6,000 MT and is a 6'8" point guard, really good all-around option. One flaw that I don't love about Jalen Rose is that his release is not incredible, and also he has no Hoff defensive badges, so there's kind of a few things there that are annoying, but great finishing, shooting, and playmaking badges, great stats. Defensively, still holds his own very well in terms of those stats, and he's got good size, 93 shot 3, and a 95 driving dunk as well. 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan. This Tony Parker base is not insane, but the Kuzma upper is very good, on very quick. I still like the card. I mean, I really do think he's very, very solid, and he's really cheap as well, which is super nice. Has incredible SIGs, Francis size up, Levine behind the back, and especially Trey Escape, but Francis size up, Trey Escape might be the best combo in terms of size up and escape in the game. Quick drops off 1 as well. He's an amazing slasher. I just wish his release was a tiny bit better, and maybe they did a couple defensive hops, but for 6K, you really can't complain. Same thing with Richard Jefferson, just like Shane Battier. 4,000 MT for an elite level budget shooting guard is so nice. I don't understand why people don't like this card that much. I think he's so good and so under the radar. 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan and a very good player build. That's long arms for a shooting guard. Hot spots from nearly everywhere. 18 Hall of Fame badges include badges like Bully, Fast, Limitless Takeoff, Posterizer, Limitless Range, Catch and Shoot, Corner Specialist, Agent 3, a Clamp Breaker, Quick First Step, Anchor, Clamps, and Glove. Defensive stats are all 90+, 95 speed and excel, 95 shot 3, and a 98 driving dunk. So stats and badges are there. The animations are also there. This Fox base D-low up around very quick reminds me of Set Shot 25. I think it's really good. Normal laner, great SIGs, and dunk animations aren't insane. No front clutches or quick drops, but that's okay. Like, that's the biggest flaw. 4,000 MT, man. I don't understand why people don't like that Richard Jefferson card, because I think he's an absolute dog. Back up small forward, Thurl Bailey. Not the heroic version this time, unfortunately. Or sorry, not the hero version this time, unfortunately, which means you have to go with the slightly worse heroic version. But he's still got very, very solid speed. Still a very capable shooter, great slasher, and a very, very solid all-around defender. Great defensive badges. The playmaking, finishing, and shooting badges are capable as well. And he holds his own really, really well. Still on the court. Has a very, very nice release. The Steph size up, wall escape, loaded behind the back, and quick drops off 1. Still an incredible budget card. Another guy who just like 4,000 MT, just like Shane Battier, just like Richard Jefferson. Why is this card so cheap? I understand we got a lot of good cards in the game, but that's so cheap for such a good, amazing, super solid option as a budget card. Miles Turner, 7,000 MT for the backup power forward position is another very solid card. 6'11" with 7'4" wingspan. The wingspan is really nice. This height is solid. Hotspots for everywhere, 20 hops. You got limitless range, catch and shoot, corner specialist, clamp breaker, quick first steps, and finishing badges. Great defensive badges, especially interior ones as well as interceptor. He's got decent speed, very good shooter, capable dunker, great interior defender, and solid on the perimeter as well. Release is nice. I think Turner's release is smooth and easy to grain. Not the fastest, but definitely not slow either. Solid release. Has very, very good SIGs and quick drops off 1. Yet another great card, man. Just lots of incredible budget cards who are so cheap and fly under the radar. And Miles Turner is another one, limit 7,000 MT. And then the final one is Tyson Chandler at the 5. 7'1" with an amazing player, but it makes him look taller than that. So with a 7'3" wingspan, hot spots from nearly everywhere. 92 speed and excel. 78 shot 3 is not incredible, but you get some shooting badges on him, a shoe, a coach, things like that. He's going to be just fine shooting the ball as well. Great interior defender and very good perimeter defender. I mean, he did win Defensive Player in the Year in real life, so that's not a surprise. But 95 standing driving dunk is amazing as well. Great athlete. Really solid enough release. It's not incredible, but it definitely gets the job done, especially for a big center who's as cheap as he is. And then durable SIGs are very good as well. Has quick drops again. 5,000 MT on Tyson Chandler. So as y'all can see, our bench was super cheap. 6K, 4K, 4K, 7K, and 5K. And that combined with our starting lineup gives us a total of 95,000 MT for the squad, which I think is a very reasonable, very, very good amount of MT, especially for how good this team really is, and the fact that this is the type of team that I feel like can really compete at a very high level for a super, super cheap price. Everyone can shoot, everyone can space the floor. We got a lot of size, a lot of versatility, a lot of great defenders, great offensive card, and great offensive cards as well, and it's a great, great team. So that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.